We rob the cross of its power. Where do I stand if I'm going to experience the power of God continuously? I must preach Christ and him crucified. You see, unless you preach Christ and him crucified, you are not preaching yet. Some of you preach Jesus who walked on water. You say, Jesus, he walked on water. That's okay. But I want to tell you, our salvation was not because he walked on water. Our deliverance did not come because he changed water to wine. Our deliverance was not coming simply because he fed 5,000. If all of those were sufficient for our salvation, he would have just done it and disappeared like Elijah. But the cross was the breaking point that delivered us. Jesus was not an offense to anybody until he began to talk about, you must eat me and drink my blood. It is the death of Jesus on the cross that was the issue. It was the wisdom of God. It was the strategy for our deliverance. And unless you preach Christ and him crucified, you will not get the effect of the cross. You will have people that are doing like this. Lord, hey, I need help. They will do that for 20 years. They must see him crucified on their behalf. Unless Christ and him crucified had been preached and preached diligently, we are not helping people. We are not bringing people to where they can be delivered. You know why I'm emphasizing this? God will use you in this country. The coming revival is not about science. It's about Jesus and him crucified. The coming restoration for which we are looking for, the center of it will be Christ and him crucified. Please listen. You know, sometimes God allows me to speak into the future. Mark it. I want you to know that what God is going to do in restoring the body of Christ worldwide, listen, is a return to the preaching of Christ and him crucified. We have celebrated preachers for several years. We have done crusades that focuses on the man of God. But I want to inform you that the coming revival is not about the man of God. It's about Christ and him crucified. I know that in the days gone by, when our fathers were responding to the philosophies and the wisdom, they proved and they ended to say that miracles have passed. That gave room for those who genuinely felt that miracles must come to concentrate on the preaching of miracles. So the whole church, the whole ministry was set up on science. Crusades were organized for science. Advertisements. Do you know that as you are going on the road, you see advertisement of churches? What do you think they are sincerely advertising? What are they advertising? Signs, miracles. Even the names they are calling churches. That's what you don't understand. You find that the older churches, by their names, it doesn't tell anything. Anglican Church, what does it tell you? Methodist Church, what does it tell you? Presbyterian Church, what does it tell you? The Lutheran Church, what does it tell you? Nothing. All those churches only focused on doctrinal issues. The Baptist Church, that's what those churches dealt with. Dutch Reformed. But now come and see the new generation churches. Tell me one of their names. Miracle Center. Yes, she's doing well now. She's doing well. Miracle Center. House of Deliverance. You see, all the names reflects what is center in their heart. It points to what is the central issue around which their ministry forms. And you will be surprised. You hear them say, the Church of Champions. Overcomers Assembly. The Word of Power Church. That's all. Greener Pastures Assembly. So do you understand that now? Now you may be thinking I'm not critical, I'm just trying to help you see that the church is drifting here, drifting here, drifting here. But the coming revival for which we are praying will be about Jesus and him crucified. And because in him all the fullness of the Godhead dwell, we are going to have the fullness in one. So listen, what is going to happen in the future? Are you hearing me? You will go to an Anglican church, but you will not know whether it's Anglican or Pentecostal or charismatic, because everything will be happening when Christ and him crucified is preached.
This has been Living Seed. For further inquiry or counsel, contact Peace House, P.O. Box 971, Boko, Benue State, Nigeria. Telephone numbers 0703 0363659, 0703 7681198. Email address lsmedia@livingseed.org, or visit our website at www.livingseed.org. Make it a date with us next week.